Assassinator buzzbait. My black and red clacker buzz, ½ ounce by Assassinator. Look at that. Nice bass. 4 pounds, 4.5. It's got a lot of weight. Steve Von Brand here for the Bass College. I'm here at Trap Pond. This is number 50 on Bassmaster's top 100 best lakes. I don't know if I agree with that, but that's a pretty decent bass here at Trap Pond. I got here, it's about 5:30. Fog's rolling in. Got a storm coming in tonight. Water temperature is 78.5 degrees. Decent bass though, huh? Look at that. Assassinator buzzbaits, Trap Pond, Bassmaster number 50, top 100. We'll see you in a minute. There we go. Look at that. Assassinator buzzbait. He's caught on the main hook and the trailer hook. I hate to tell you this, but I got into a big school of these, and the biggest one that I just caught first, I lost 2 more because I took the trailer hook off because it was such heavy cover. I shouldn't have done it. I lost 2 more that were an easy 5 pound, just boom, blew up on the surface, just smashed it. Then I had another one hooked that was about 3.5 pounds that jumped and threw it. So don't think they can't get off. I've got 17-pound test sunline on, a 7-foot medium heavy buzzbait rod, 7-to-1 reel, reeling as fast as I could, pressure on them the whole time. They still got off without that trailer hook. They can throw a buzzbait. So let that be a lesson to me and to you. Now I haven't filmed these, but I've caught 5 of these like this. Now that one was caught on the main hook, not the trailer hook. But I think that's legal. It's probably just 12 inches, but I had 5 of those already, just like this. Just smashed fish. Some of them are just monstrous explosions, and they're bigger fish. 4 or 5 pound bass. So let's see if we can get some more. This is a cypress swamp. Trap Pond is one of the few cypress swamps that exist in the United States. I think there's only 3 or 4 others that are called cypress swamps like this. Now this is a state park. I think I've told you before, Bassmaster had this listed as number 50 out of the top 100 lakes in the country. Now I disagree with that, but they have stocked it and it's gotten a lot better. Some of these fish have gotten pretty big, quite a good forage base here. So got some nice fish in it. It's fun to fish too. A lot of the trees have rotted off, and what I'm fishing is flats in a lot of the areas, and they have a lot of stumps in them, a little bit of grass mixed in. There's not milfoil or anything like that, but it looks just like open water. It's about 1.5 to 3.5 feet deep, but these bass just cruise these flats like this when it was foggy with the cloud cover, and they smash that buzzbait a lot of times. I've had days in here where I've caught 50 or 60 bass on buzzbaits, and I've had other days where I've caught up to 75 bass on frogs when a little scum forms on a day like this on the top of the water, that light pond scum. So you can really whack off some decent bass sometimes. When the sun comes up and it gets real bright and it's hot out, high sun, high barometer, a lot of these bass, they'll get down in the roots of these cypress trees. And you don't want to always work the heaviest sections of the trees. What you want to do is, you can see it on the fish locator if you've got good electronics. Now it's harder because it's shallow, but the roots will extend way out and the bass will get down in those roots off the trees. Kind of like little isolated spots, little cuts like that, not just necessarily the heaviest section of the tree. you can flip those. You want to flip it with a small soft plastic, put on a small straight tail worm, a little 3-inch Senko, 1/4 ounce, 1/8 ounce jig with a Grandy bass, say a beaver or a mega claws on the back, and work those roots on the edges of the tree. But for right now, we're going to throw that buzzbait, because if they're going to keep hitting this buzzbait, there's nothing more fun than that. You always want to keep your rod at the proper angle too. Anticipate the strike, so that when they do strike, you can really set that hook. You want to keep that rod down once you get them hooked and try to keep them from jumping, not like I did earlier. Angles are very important too, and repetitious casts. You want to cut the water up like a piece of pie, and then go back around and cut it up again at different angles like that, until you have bubble trails just crisscrossing each other. Sometimes I've made as many as 40 casts at the same spot before a bass struck. But a buzzbait is a big fish bait. Don't kid yourself. You can catch giants on buzzbait. A lot of guys were asking about this jersey. This is Regis Ray Odom. It's a friend of ours here at the Bass College, and you just click through where it says get jerseys here at our site in the forums, and you can order one of the jerseys. You get the Bass College logo on it. You can put any of the sponsors that you have, or Grandy Bass, Dirty Jigs, North Star Jigs, whatever we're using here, and sponsor the site. Very, very, very reasonable and high quality jerseys. And if you smash into one of these stumps and break your trolling motor or knock the lower unit off, you can run right over, just right up the road here to Sturgis Marine, and Steve will fix your boat up for you. He'll take care of all of the Bass College members as quickly as possible, get you right back out on the water. Okay, the water temperature is 77.3 back in here, and sun's starting to come out. Still got a little cloud cover off and on, but sun's coming out, it's getting warmer, so I moved back into this little cut back here off the main lake. Started throwing the North Star swim jig, 5/16 ounce with the Zoom trailer on the back, and just picked up another one here, flipped it into the bushes right by this little campground, and started to swim it out. Bang! You got to be a line watcher. Sometimes they, they'll just pick it up and start to run with it fast. So another decent, chunky little bass. You could win a tournament with, 5 of those a lot of days. But some of those bigger fish this morning, that would have put you right up there in the top, I'll tell you. Let's see if we can do some more. There you go. There's another one like that. Caught on both hooks. Man, they're smashing that buzzbait today. I mean, I'm sure you can catch them on other baits, but when you can catch them like that on a buzzbait, there's no reason to change, is there? I must have caught 15 like this that I didn't even film. Okay, it's pouring down rain. The storm's coming in sooner than I thought, so I'm going to get out of here. Man, if I had landed that 5-pounder that I lost on this buzzbait and the other 3.5 that got off, boy, it would have been a great day. Well, it was still a lot of fun anyway, but that would have really topped it off. And you can tell it's only 9:30 in the morning. I've only been here for 3.5 hours. And if this storm wasn't coming in, or if you were just willing to stay, which I'm not, you probably could catch yourself another 4 or 5 really good ones before it really got going. But this storm will be past tonight, and front will move through, and then I'm going to get out there on the Upper Bay on Sunday with our pro staff Tim. That's Ranger, if you talk to him in the forums, and we're going to go out on the Upper Bay and see what's happening up there. So until next time, Steve Von Brandt for the Bass College. I'll see you down the water.
Brother, it's a long road from Amistad to Toho. Doesn't matter which way you go, the miles are all the same. But when you finally get there, and when you pull the cover off, then it's time to get a little bit lost out on the lake. Gonna back this boat into the water, find a way to win